This is the VIP Golf Show, presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center at The Ranch, with hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock.
Good morning and welcome to the VIP Golf Show presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center at The Ranch here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt, General Manager and Executive Golf Professional here at The Ranch Golf Club and host of the VIP Show. Curtis Stock, normal co-host, is not with us this week. He's in BC. His horse raced yesterday in the BC Derby. We'll find out in the fourth segment, the open segment. We'll talk to him over the phone, find out how his horse did. But we appreciate you tuning in each and every week to the show here on Edmonton Sports Talk. You can join in the show by texting 780-218-9999. That's the text line for all shows on Edmonton Sports Talk. Another fabulous lineup on the show this week, starting with Jordan Jeske sitting here beside me here in just a moment. As well, our second guest is Brendan Stazowich from the PGA of Canada as we preview the PGA of Canada Assistant Pro Championship, which is here at the Ranch starting on Tuesday this week. We'll go around YEG and chat with Talon Sweeney, the Director of Golf at the Jasper Park Lodge Golf Club. And our final guest of the day is Mike Belbin. You'll get some tips from one of the best from Mike Belbin. Our question. We'll also have our trivia contest at 9:40, where one lucky listener will win a TaylorMade prize pack and a gift card to the Keg. Stake on that at, again, 780-218-9999. This segment is brought to you by Honesty Crow Golf Design, your local golf course renovation and restorations specialists. And good morning, Jord. How the heck are you, bud?
Morning, sir. I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, hard to complain. It's a beautiful mid-September morning here at the ranch.
Another one.
Yeah, it's been a fabulous month so far. And,
yeah.
You know, before we get talking about all your stuff, a big congratulations. You are engaged.
Thank you, sir.
I know. That's
super excited. Finally came down. You know, I had a lot of texts being finally.
And you just enlightened me that this is the shortest engagement in history of your time. You're getting married in a month.
Yeah, we're getting married October 18th. We don't want a long engagement. We don't need one. We're older and we know what we want. And so we want a small wedding. So we're going to elope back out to Breda Ridge, come back and do a little party with friends and family, our loved ones. And yeah, it's going to be good.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Thanks,
again, buddy. Yeah, long time coming for you. You've been a single man forever. And then she comes along and look out.
Scoops me up, you know?
Scoops you up.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
Good for you. So, you know, you always have lots going on in your world, but let's start with the Golf Society and your work raising money to get kids playing golf. What was your goal this year? How did you raise the money and how has it worked out?
Yeah, so over the last couple of years, kind of the Golf Society is kind of like our nonprofit arm of the Project Athletics and Project Golf. And so over the last, probably since 2018, 2019, we've been raising money for golf experiences for kids in the city. Just seeing not a lot of stuff for underprivileged kids or kids with barriers. And so last year we raised some money to send kids to golf camp, and we were doing some stuff with CCT, doing little golf things and experiences for kids. And I have some buddies, Luke Labarato, who owns a company called Sport Ball and Level Up Athletics Canada. And so I reached out to him, and then Jason Woodward from Cattail Crossing reached out to me when I put out a kind of an ask for some courses to put on a Project Golf Junior Camp. And so what we did this year was we sent raised money and ended up sending over 60 kids to camp at Cattail Crossing. And then Luke Labarato Sport Ball, they have a connection over at Countryside. And so we'd send over 60 kids to a week camp right after our golf tournament on from July 31st to August 4th. And it was awesome. The kids were so grateful to be able to try it out. We had so many parents reach out to us for this opportunity for their kids. And so it's something that we want to continue to grow year after year, kind of from now on. We'll do some stuff in the wintertime as well. We have some budget stuff there. But we just want to kind of continue this camp and, you know, start to see kids who are really engaged and want to take it further and maybe support them even further down the line if they want to get more involved. So
yeah, just so you know, I'm on an executive board of the the Alberta Golf Association. And I had some meetings a couple of weeks back. And I was talking about you at it, and so the Alberta Golf Association is going to reach out to you and maybe support you in that as well.
Yeah, I love that.
That
Thank
would be awesome.
Yeah.
But, you know, another thing that you've done is you've done a lot of range parties over the year, whether it was Canada Day or with the Canadian Tour. Talk about those, what they're all about, and if you got any plans to do that more in the future.
Yeah, we want to do more. Like right now, I have the capacity to maybe do one or two. We had one teed up with Edmonton Petroleum Club this year, but then the weather got in the way, and so that's kind of part of the issue with kind of what we're doing. So we're trying to figure out some ways around that where we can kind of go rain or shine. But yeah, we're gonna look at doing. I have some ideas on how to maybe level that up around the city. Obviously, doing some corporate ones at golf courses and for their members and trying to elevate their experience is always a lot of fun, and it's easy for us to do. I think next year it would be. We did one this year at Millwoods Golf Course as well, which was awesome. So thanks to James out there for kind of hooking us up and kind of believing in what we were doing. So it was a last minute one that we did, but it was a perfect evening for it. And Millwoods has a great range for it as well. So we did that out there. And yeah, we just probably one or two a year, which is kind of fun to do. So
Well, explain what it looks like.
yeah, so it's pretty much like think of like a top golf style event, right? So it's kind of like we bring out the DJ. We have 8 to 10 sets of patio furniture that we bring out. There's food, there's music, there's all sorts of stuff happening, and we have mini games and contests throughout the night as well. And over the years, since we've been doing them since 2017, it's one of those events where you don't have to golf. You don't have to know what you're doing on the golf course to come to these events and play. We've on the Canada Day one, we've had lots of people show up in suits and heels and things like
wow.
that, just like they would at Top Golf, right? And so it's just been a great way just to grow the game of golf in more of a fun, social, inclusive setting, which is kind of what the Golf Society and Project Golf is all about. And trying to grow the game and get more people out to the ranch and other courses around the city and things like that. So yeah, they're a lot of work. So as I've kind of like changed my my personal life and business life and stuff like that, I'm kind of trying to find priorities and stuff. But they're a lot of fun to do, so I want to keep doing them in some capacity.
Yeah, well, you also have your business.
Yeah.
Project is
Athletics,
a
yeah.
gym, Project Athletics. So explain exactly what Project is because it's not your normal, typical gym. So talk about your business and what all goes on there.
Yeah, so Project Athletics, so we're a private, personal, and group training studio. We also specialize in golf performance on the fitness side. So we got about 7 coaches. We'll do anything from like your general public, gen pop, kind of just general lifestyle stuff. The group training is very much your back to basic strength and conditioning training. So I would say, other than like your CrossFit style, we're probably one of the only gyms in the city that really offer that kind of basic strength training fundamentals in a group setting. We've got about 10 squat racks and barbells, kettlebells, all the stuff you need. It can be intimidating for people that have not strength trained before, but I would say our go-to is kind of getting people to feel more comfortable and confident to make progress in the gym. And so the way we have set it up on our group side of things, especially, is it doesn't matter your level ability when you come into the gym. We can scale, we can meet you where you're at and slowly help you make progress down the road. And then the Project Golf side of things is another division of that. And so myself and Cam Ellingson are golf performance coaches certified through TPI. And we just get our golfers moving, feeling, and perform better on and off the golf course. And it's obviously looking at fitness through the lens of golf, but it's going to make you, if we can make you move better on a daily basis, you're going to move and feel a little bit better on the golf course for sure.
Some of those videos that you put out on social media of your group classes and everyone's at a different station and doing all these different strength training things. It looks like it's a lot of fun and people are really into it.
It is a lot of fun. Our number one thing is making sure people have a great experience when they come into the gym, no matter what. And so we always know their name when they're coming in, engage with them, lots of good music. Our community is amazing. They're going to make you feel comfortable right at home, right when you come in. And a lot of people stick around afterwards and connect and chat and stuff. And we try to do things around the studio, different events and experiences to try to just kind of grow the community as well. So it's not just fitness and kind of getting after goals or whatever it is. It's, hey, like we're all human beings. We got good days, we got bad days, and your health and wellness routine is going to be cyclical anyways. And so we kind of have that mindset when we go into it.
Well, let's get into golf fitness a little bit.
Love it.
I mean, you specify in that in your studio. I've worked with you a lot over the years, and what does that look like? If a golfer comes to you and says, "I want some golf fitness," what does that program look like with you?
Absolutely. So when we first we have a kind of a level 3-level program. It's Project Golf Foundations program. So at first, level 1 is we get a golfer in, we take him through a full movement assessment. So this assessment is going to be very similar to what a lot of the LPGA and PGA Tour pros are doing on with their team. because I've learned from a lot of their coaches and our buddies and mentors with a lot of their coaches. And so we're going to take you through movement assessment, see what kind of limitations we may have in your body and how that will directly affect your golf swing. Obviously, there's a lot of different ways to swing a golf club, but we're trying to find an efficient way for everyone to do so. And so once we kind of go through that screen, we'll give you a report of that. You can kind of read through it, see kind of some of those things that we may need to work on. We'll take you through some exercises, our foundational exercises. I find that a lot of golfers, will see things online or we see a YouTube video and we try that, but I'm like, a lot of our golfers aren't ready for that stuff, right? So I want to make sure that our golfers have a good, solid foundation before they start trying all these different other things. So they go through the foundational phase. Like I said, we have 3 levels that we like to take our golfers through. And then from there, we really kind of attack everything that they need to work on, whether that's strength, mobility, speed, power, all that kind of stuff.
So say someone's listening and maybe doesn't have the time or whatever, or not from here to come to your gym and work with you. Winter's coming. If you could, give our listeners some examples of what they should work on this winter, that their golf game is going to be better next year for doing what you're going to explain right here.
Totally. And I think like the majority of our athletes that come in are individuals that maybe aren't doing a whole lot or have much experience in the gym. So just move more, right? Try to move, try to get some good mobility in every single day, keep those joints moving and grooving, because if you don't use it, you're going to lose it.
Fair.
So that would be number one. And for a lot of those things, like anything you do, you will improve and you'll see a few things, but working on balance is so important for us as golfers, especially if we're trying to create more distance and power and speed. You got to learn how to accelerate and then be able to decelerate. And so working on hip stability, balance, and core strength is super important. That's more than just sit-ups and things like that. So it's kind of tough to kind of explain over here, but if you're interested, reach out to me. We'll send you some exercises of just simple things, or we have stuff on our YouTube or Instagram that are great ways to do it. But I would say keep moving, get your steps in, do some, whether or not go to yoga class or just get a mobility routine, and just keep the body moving. Because if it's not moving great or you have aches and pains, you're not going to be moving as efficiently on the golf course as you can.
Yeah. And so with strength, though, and you talked about core and all that, I mean, compound lifts would be a key thing, whether it's deadlifts, squats, bench press. Those are some exercises that are working everything, right? That golfers should probably be doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it kind of all depends on someone's background and their what they have access to. So it doesn't have to be with a barbell. There's dumbbells, kettlebells, and all sorts of things you can do to be able to do these moves. Obviously, we want to be able to do them effectively and properly, so you're getting the most out of it. But I would say, not just like people are used to that kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger 7-day split. I got arms and back or whatever it is, but think about full body routines. If you do that 2 to 3 times a week, 30, 45 minutes, it don't have to be an hour in the gym. Something's better than nothing. And if you I usually set it up in like, supersets or trisets. So you got 2 exercises back to back or 3, and it could be a squat with like a dumbbell. So a goblet squat, a bent over row, and then maybe a core exercise. You do that 2 or 3 times, 8 to 12 sets or reps each, and then you move on to another set, and then you're good for the day. And that's going to be a great way to make progress.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I didn't talk to you about this, but I heard that you were in a long drive competition this year.
I was. Cam and I joined. So ALD, Bob Daly, he just bought some property out by Thorsby, and he started clearing some land, and he's like, oh, this is pretty flat, and we got a lot of it here. So he created a 500-yard grid, about 60 yards wide. And so they had their first kind of sanctioned ALD amateur long drive competition out there. Cam's done a few of these events. That was my first one, and it was eye-opening. It was fun to do. I competed with a 10.5-degree stock driver.
That's not going to work.
Which is not going to work, but I still pumped one out there, 323. So I'm happy with that, but I do need to upgrade my stuff. So we're actually going to put together, they're planning on doing a couple events next year out there. So we're going to put together a long drive team and train for it once they kind of put out their schedule for next year and go out there and compete as a team. And they did a great atmosphere out there. They had music, families were out there. They set it up so we're out there supporting the juniors, the women's, the senior men's, and all that kind of stuff. And so it was a really fun event.
Awesome. So if people want to get more information about the Golf Society or Project Athletics, how can they do that?
Yeah, follow Project Athletics, PROJCT Athletics, on Instagram, Facebook, Project Golf as well. We do have an Instagram page at the Golf Society, but most of our stuff, especially over the wintertime, now that the events are done, are going to be on kind of projectathletics.com as well. The website, we're revamping our website right now, so that'll be done in about a week. But follow us out there, and we'll get connected and take care of you.
All right. One last quick one for you. Question of the week on the show. You did your homework. Who's going to win the Ryder Cup?
Oh, man, I looked at the list. It's something, I was just talking to Maddie about this. Like I don't like picking America sometimes, but I like their guys. There's some good feel-good stories with Ricky Fowler and stuff. So I'm going to be probably cheering for them more than Europe, but
who's going to win though?
I feel like America might win.
All right.
Let's see.
All right. Well, that's Jordan Jeske. Thanks very much for coming down. Get a couple more games of golf in this
100%.
year.
Appreciate you, bud.
All right. On the other side of the break, we're going to talk with Brandon Stazowich from the PGA Canada to preview the PGA of Canada Assistant Professional Championship right here at the Ranch starting on Tuesday. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Coal Creek Golf Resort is the best value in the Edmonton area, the only black sand course in Alberta, and they're the proud host of the 2023 Alberta Open. Luxury meets recreation just past Tofield, with a unique golf experience and outstanding course conditions. Monday to Wednesday, golf 18 holes for only $59 with a cart. Or book yourself an RV park stay and play package. To find out more about everything Coal Creek has to offer and to book your tee time, visit coalcreek.ca.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Want another great reason to get your roof replaced by Ardent Roof Systems? They offer the best materials with top quality workmanship combined with an Owens Corning Platinum warranty. This is a 50-year non-prorated warranty that comes with 25-year workmanship directly from the manufacturer. What makes this different than others? Easy. Owens Corning randomly does quality control inspections to make sure Ardent is maintaining the quality that they're known for. Now that is next level care you'll only find from Ardent. For more info, visit ardentroofsystems.com. Ardent Roof Systems, there's more to your roof than just shingles.
Grab your clubs and tee up for the ultimate summer of golf with Country Club Tour. Get access to 6 premier 18-hole courses plus an indoor facility. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or you're just starting out. Country Club Tour has a course for every level of golfer. Get the most out of this golf season at great courses like Redtail Landing, Sandpiper, River Ridge, Ravencrest, Whitetail Crossing, or Montgomery Glen. Make the most of this golf season at countryclubtour.com.
Come get your game on at The Ranch. The Ranch is known for unmatched value, premier conditions, top-notch service, and good old country hospitality. Hosting any golf tournament is a breeze. From premier golf facilities and corporate-branded swag, right down to food, prizes, and even hole-in-one insurance. The best value for your golfing buck is always The Ranch. The Ranch Golf and Country Club. Book your corporate tournament today at theranchgolf.com.
What if golf could be even more fun? Well, you'd want to play more often, which would mean more walks directly to the green, more admiring your shots, and a lot more golf in your future. With the all-new Stealth Irons from TaylorMade, golf does get more fun by helping you expect better shots more often. It's all thanks to the Stealth Irons cap-back design, engineered to deliver explosive distance throughout the bag and more forgiveness on those occasional less-than-perfect shots. If that sounds like more fun, schedule your Stealth Iron fitting today at TaylorMadeGolf.ca.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views of the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the Orem Road exit from the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
Greetings from Upswing by Alberta Golf. Join us this season as we help you find your fun. Whether you're looking for a day on the links, a special event, or where to play in the province, we want to assist golfers of any age, level, and ability to find the playing opportunity that suits them. Join us at one of our family golf festivals in Edmonton and Calgary. Find your fun. Get out and play. Learn more at upswinggolf.ca.
Take advantage of weekly specials at the Broadmoor Public Golf Course, located in the heart of Sherwood Park. Mondays don't have to be a drag. Start your week off right with 18 holes of golf. Take advantage of this amazing Monday Madness deal. Grab a buddy and get 2 18-hole green fees and a power card for just $107. That's $43 in savings. So why not kick off the week with a bit of Monday Madness at Broadmoor Public Golf Course? Book your tee time at thebroadmoor.ca or call 780-467-7373.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right. Your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today. Available on Amazon. Now you know.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch, with Murray McCourt and Curtis.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt. Co-host Curtis Stock is not with us this week. This segment is brought to you by The Quarry. Whether you are looking for a casual round of golf with friends, a corporate tournament, or a perfect venue for a special event, meeting, or party, The Quarry has you covered. Visit us online at www.thequarryedmonton.com or by phone at 780-477-THE-Q. And this week at the Ranch, starting on Tuesday, we're hosting the PGA of Canada Assistant Professional Golf Championships. All the best assistant professionals from all across Canada are going to be here in Edmonton. So some great golf is going to be happening. And we're going to welcome Brendan Stazowich from the PGA of Canada to the show. Good morning, Brendan. How are you?
Hey, Murray. How you doing? I have big shoes to fill without Curtis here, but we'll try our best.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, I've never met you in my my life, Brendan, but I know your dad very well for a lot of years, and I see you on the camera. You look pretty. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Now, who's a better golfer?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Can you beat him on the golf course?
15 years ago, you would have had me, but I think now I hit it about 20 or 30 by him and usually get him. But he says he catches up on the greens as he says, and he usually does. So we have
all right. Yeah, good stuff.
We'll try and get a couple in when I'm back here in the next week for sure.
Right. Well, it's great to have a PGA of Canada National Championship here at the Ranch this week, and you're from Alberta, so probably a treat for you to come back home and work the event. You'll be here tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. No, always such a pleasure to come back. It's my favorite province. Toronto's great, but Leafs fans are a little loud, I find. So it's always a pleasure to get back. And obviously the Ranch is going to be a great venue, and we have our biggest field of the year at any tournament. So 114 players, which for September we're going to be threatening sunset a little bit, but I think we'll be just fine.
Well, it's fascinating that Toronto fans are so loud when they really have nothing to cheer about. But hey, that's another topic. Alberta sure is proving their commitment level to these sports events when they're hosted in Alberta, aren't they? Like you talked about the great turnout for this event.
Yeah, for sure. This event, even when I worked for the PGA Tour Canada before, the Edmonton Open and then the ATB in Calgary, there's always more fans than you find at most of those events. And especially the professionals, like 57 players from Alberta are in the field this week, which is crazy. That makes up basically half the field is from Alberta, which is crazy. The next highest province is BC with 22. So it just shows that the golf professionals in the province, are itching to play, and when it's in their backyard, they're coming out, and a lot of them have a chance to win and compete. Alberta, the entry club team last year, I believe, got the victory. So just lots of good players like Heffernan and Mitchell Fox and the guys that you might not see on PGA Tour leaderboards, but if they were there, they could have a Michael Block type of story.
Well, Heffernan played in 2 U.S. Opens, so he has been on the PGA Tour a little bit before, and obviously a great player. But there's going to be a ton of amazing players in the field. Who are some that you consider favorites this week? Who are we going to see at the top of the leaderboard at the end of the week?
So I think the main story one is Kevin Stinson from BC. He won this event last year, and he also won our PGA Championship of Canada earlier this year at Big One Island. So nobody has ever in the history of the event, like 100 years or however long it's been, won back-to-back, and with that PGA Championship in between. So his game's sharp. And obviously Heffernan, his game's always sharp. Like I was playing the Canadian Open 2 years ago based on our exemption. He birdied the first 2 holes, and I was like, holy smokes, like this guy has no nerves. So obviously those 2 guys, and a guy that I just like, if you're gonna come out and watch the event, I'd recommend following Johan Benson, just because he's such a fun, nice guy. And if you're a kid watching around, he'll make sure to give you some love and give you some fist bumps and the whole deal. So I think that's the nice part about these events, is the guys there's no ropes. Like, you can obviously be respectful, but you can get a little bit closer to the action.
How is female participation in the event this year?
It's good. It's good. We've really been trying to push it the past few years that, female are eligible for all of our national championships. And we set up a second tee block at about 88% of the back block. And I think there's 3 in the field, including Katie Rutherford, who is our Colo PGA Pro at our women's championship. And she's from Calgary. And, like Christine Wong, and 2 years ago in Calgary at this event, came top 30. So it's I think the more that we push that, these events are inclusive, and there are those female professionals that can compete. There's a lot of them. So I think this year we might see a few near the top.
The PGA of Canada offers an exemption, as you were mentioning, in the RBC Canadian Open at the end of the season. How impactful will this event be in determining who gets that spot?
Yeah, huge. So it kind of takes into like the top zone events. Like if you're a PGA of Alberta professional, if you play in the Alberta Championship, you get some ranking points there. But the national championships are really the bread and butter of how you're going to get in. So it kind of takes the past 3 years and then puts the rankings together. And then whoever's number 1 at the end of the year gets that spot. So if you're in the top 3 right now, so if you're Heffernan or Stinson, you're really, really trying to play well this week, because it could mean, heading to Hamilton, I believe it's that next year, to play in that event, or going to the Monday qualifier. So there's a lot on the line for those top guys.
So the top 3 is who? Stinson, Heffernan, and who's the third?
We got Stinson is number 1 right now, and then we got Heffernan, and then Benson, who I'd mentioned earlier. Okay. So if a win here, and then a good zone finish at the last Quebec Championship, and he'd have a chance too. So, it's going to be exciting for those 3 guys for sure.
So you mentioned people are able to come and watch the event, hey?
Yeah, absolutely. And we strongly encourage it. And, the Ranch is such a fun golf course. I'm sure that there's going to be some scoring out there, and there's also some difficult holes. So I'm excited to see the action. I hope that, people that living close by or in Edmonton want to, spend the afternoon, Tuesday to Thursday. Tee time start at 8 a.m. And they'll run all day long. So head to pgfcanada.com to find the tee times and, track those, maybe your local pros in the event, and you want to just show some love even.
Right. And that's what was going to be my next question. If people aren't able to come out here, how are they able to follow along with the results?
Yeah, 100%. Head to our website, pgfcanada.com, and we're also very active on social media throughout the week on Instagram at pgfcanada and Twitter. So follow us along if you're not able to make it in person, and we look forward to running a great event, as it always is in Alberta.
Awesome. Now, our question of the day on the show is, who do you think is going to win the Ryder Cup this year?
The Europeans have been strong lately. Some of the, like Aberg this week, just the BMW, is just proving his talent, his fundamentals. But, I think something about USA, I think they have something to prove. I think that there's been a lot of talk. And, Justin Thomas, people are saying, should he or shouldn't he, even though he's arguably a top 5 player in the world. So I think USA has a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and they'll get it done. All
right. Well, thanks for your time. I look forward to seeing you out here all week, and have safe travels.
Thanks, Murray. Thanks for having me.
All right. That was Brendan Stazowich from the PGA of Canada. And Matty Iwanich, the producer, Day. Jump on in here for a couple minutes, Matty. Oh, he's fooling around on his computer, though. We're going to have a little Edmonton sports talk for a couple minutes and just see how everything's going. Matty is not getting very much sleep. Today was a sleep-in for him to come and produce the VIP golf show this morning, because he's been up producing the Dustin Nielsen show at 6 a.m. every day, and here he is.
And it's make sure that the camera looks good and stuff.
Well,
so I had it nice and tight on you there.
Well,
so that
there you
people
go.
can see you well. So
Well, and you've been getting harassed on Edmonton Sports Talk because you've been wearing shorts all week, but no
yes,
shorts today. It's a little
no,
chilly, isn't it?
I'm not one of those guys that I'm shorts guy 12 months of the year. I'm very realistic when I wear my shorts. It was 9 degrees this morning.
Yeah,
Brian.
a little chilly
I'm
for
not
sure.
that crazy.
So let's talk about Edmonton Sports Talk. I mean, my show's been on since July 9th, but everything else got fired up 2 weeks ago, and it's been huge so far, hasn't it?
Yeah, I know. Edmonton Sports Talk's been really going for a while, but the entire everything with the YouTube and the live audio stream and everything, that was a week and a half ago, and things are going great. We've got live Edmonton content Sunday through Saturday. Your show on Sundays. We got stuff 6 till 1 Monday through Friday, and then Saturday we got Hello Hockey at 10 o'clock. So we've got live local content 7 days a week on YouTube, on our audio stream. We're working on having that audio stream go other places as well. We're working on an app. We're working on getting onto things like TuneIn Radio as well. So hopefully in the next few weeks or couple months we can get that done. But early on, the response has been great for everything that we've been doing.
Right, and people need to really understand that Edmonton Sports Talk is a sports station.
Yes.
And it's not podcasts.
You're like Tommy.
Yeah.
Gazzola gets angry when
he
people say, you guys are just a podcast. And he gets really angry. No, we are a digital radio station. That's what it comes down to. We're not on in your car via the antenna. You can still listen to us in your car live. You just, EdmontonSportsTalk.com, click listen live and connect it to your car.
Like
Some cars don't do that. But, mine has a Bluetooth, so I throw it on and it connects right through. I've done that with Spotify so many times before. So, yeah, we've got the live audio. We've got the live YouTube, which you're watching right now if you could see me.
Yeah.
And then, of course, like we were at 1260, everything gets podcasted. Everything gets thrown up online. So there is that podcast component, but generally podcasts aren't live. We are live, like we are right now at this very moment. So a live digital radio station, that's what we are, which involves the video component.
Yeah. So I want to talk about a new show that you guys have that I've been part of once and going to be back on it again
on
this
Thursday.
The Hangout.
Yes.
From 9 to 11, Monday through Friday. It's a lot of fun.
It's great. We were trying to figure out what we were going to do. We had the morning show, and then we had some late morning, early afternoon shows, and we're trying to figure out how are we going to bridge the gap between those. And me, Dusty, and Eric were just sitting around and we were just chatting about what we're going to do. And it was kind of like, well, this could be a show. And that turned into the EST Hangout, which is 4 chairs filled. It's facilitated by me and Tom Gazzola. And we then bring in, right now, we've had some of the best broadcasters that you can get around the city. Yourself, Dave Jameson, John Sexsmith. We've had even just former players like Joaquin Gage has stopped by. Gene Principe was on the show. And what it is for 2 hours, we talk about anything. Now, it really, I'm actually surprised at how sports focused we've been through the first week and a half. But we've talked quite a bit of music as well. That has sidetracked us a little bit. But it's the show can go anywhere. Like on Friday, DVD, Derek Van Diest from NHL.com, he looked at us. He's like, "Are we going to talk Oilers?" And I was like, "Nope,
no,
we're not playing right now. They're good." And this was like at the end of the show, and we just talked about so many other things. And when you were on with Quinn Phillips, we started having a great chat about a lot of different things, golf.
Wrestling, too.
We got into wrestling, but we talked about, stupid things that happen at a golf course, but we talked about golf fashion. We talked about just all sorts of different things. And that's what the beauty of the Hangout is it could go anywhere, but it's very to me, it's that perfect show maybe to have on while you're working because it's just the conversation that you would have with your buddies at a bar, just sitting there, mics in front of us, and we're just chatting. And so it is a lot of fun. And there's some potential in the future for having some other people join us, including listeners. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I can't wait for having you. You and Joaquin Gage is going to be fun on Thursday.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I said this to you before. On Thursday, we're talking about Connor Bedard. His first game in a Blackhawks jersey yesterday. I get it. It's a prospects camp. 3 goals and assists, 5-0 Blackhawks win. Connor Bedard is going to be something else. And he's
How many points this year do you think? What would you if I said he's going to have over under 55 points?
Over.
You think over?
Yeah. If you would have said 70, I probably would have said under. I think 65.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think a first season of 60 to 65 is a really good season.
Yeah, because the Blackhawks still not going to be a great hockey team this year, but they're coming. They got the number 1 prospect system in the league, and boy, they're going to be They're going to be good in a couple of years. We got more Stanley Cups coming. I can feel it. All right.
Don't say that in this city right now. They need some Stanley Cups here.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, on the other side of the break, we're going to go around YEG, and we're going to touch base with Talon Sweeney from the Jasper Park Lodge. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
If there's one thing we know golfers want from a driver, it's distance. But there's actually two things: distance and forgiveness. That's why TaylorMade designed the all-new Stealth 2 with even more carbon for even more forgiveness.
Wait, did you say forgiveness like far or forgiveness like forgiveness?
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness. I'm hearing far.
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
Exactly. Rory gets it. The all-new TaylorMade Stealth 2. Learn more at taylormadegolf.ca.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again.
Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activity. Book your tour with their sales team at 780-514-0005 or at trestlecreek.ca.
Escape the city for a golf getaway like no other. Book yourself a trip to Canada's #1 golf resort, Fairmont Jasper Park Lodge. Take in the scenic views and incredible wildlife while golfing 18 beautiful holes built by legendary course architect Stanley Thompson. The best part is, Alberta residents receive 20% off their round. Or book the 2-night midweek golf for free package and get 2 free rounds when you stay from Sunday to Thursday. You deserve a golf getaway. Book today at jaspermountaingolf.com.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca. The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Your spot to unwind after work. A place to catch up with friends over local craft beers and cocktails, where you can indulge in incredible dishes like smash burgers and brisket, always made from Alberta beef.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Make the most of your night out and head to the Mill. Drink, dine, enjoy.
Call up your friends. Let's meet at the Mill.
Check out their event calendar to see their patio events and plan your night out at the Mill. See the calendar at themillcbk.ca.
Step onto the course, ready to compete. ZG23 redefines what a lightweight golf shoe can do with an ultralight platform that's built for tournament-level performance. Featherweight underfoot, it delivers the traction and stability needed to focus on your game. From its hybrid light strike midsole to the waterproof upper and engineered 6-cleat traction outsole, Adidas ZG23 offers all-day comfort and a secure, grounded feel. Play your best game with Adidas. Adidas.ca.
Goose Hummock Golf Resort is a short drive from Edmonton and just minutes away from the Jurassic Forest. Stay and play at Goose Hummock's on-site RV resort and take a trip back in time with the whole family. Book your RV site today at goosehummock.com.
You're listening to the VIP Golf Show, presented by the Taylor Made Performance Center at the Ranch, with Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock.
VIP Golf Show presented by the Taylor Made Performance Center at the Ranch here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt. Curtis Stock is not here this week. He'll be back next week as we go into this Edmonton Sports Talk studios. It's a little chilly out here today, so I'm going to be happy doing the show back indoors, as it's probably going to get a little colder over the next couple of weeks. This segment is brought to you by the PGA of Alberta. Looking to get out on the links or to improve your game this season? Book a lesson with your local PGA professional, the most trusted resource in golf. Visit pgaofalberta.com to find a pro near you. And we're going to go around YEG and check in with Talon Sweeney from the Jasper Park Lodge Golf Club. Good morning, Talon. How are you?
Good morning, Murray. I'm doing well. How are you today?
Yeah, hard to complain. I, as you know, had the pleasure of hanging out with you for 3 days in Jasper a couple weeks ago now at the Pro Assistant Championship. What a great 3 days that was. And you and I had this talk. You talked about having the toughest couple of months of your career with the conditions at the beginning of the year, but you guys are back. The golf course was fabulous, I thought, when we were playing that event.
Yeah, it's definitely
We lost him.
Getting that course ready to go. So, we're very happy how the end of the season conditions came through, and it's been great.
Yeah, and that'll bode well for the beginning of next year too. Hopefully, knock on wood, that if you go to bed good, hopefully you can come out pretty good too, right?
Hopefully that's the case. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. So next year is the 100th anniversary of Jasper Park Lodge. What can you share about the plans that you have to celebrate that?
Sorry, Murray. I might cut out there. I didn't get that.
Okay, so next year is the 100th anniversary of Jasper Park Lodge. What can you share about your plans to celebrate?
Well, 2025, July 17th, 2025 is going to be the 100th. We've certainly started forming our 100th anniversary committee. We're going to release the logo in Q1 of next season, so hopefully right around March, April, so we can start promoting all things JPL on the 100th. It's going to be amazing. Obviously, it needs to start with the logo, and what we're planning to do is going to be pretty amazing.
What can golfers expect when playing JPL at this time of year?
Well, they can expect almost all 4 seasons. As you're saying, it's pretty chilly down there at the ranch today. We've had some frost delays. I think we've had about 8 or 9 already to start off the season. So early mornings are going to be brisk, a little frosty, and then as soon as the sun gets over Signal Mountain, temperatures will increase anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees, and you could be wearing shorts and a polo mid round, and you just never know what's going to happen in September. Usually, and which is true for this season, is our golf course is in our best conditions. So you can truly get a little bit of everything in September, and from the feedback we get from our guests is, they truly love the golf course conditions in September. They love seeing all 4 conditions when you get all of the leaves changing color, potentially have a little snow towards the later end of September and early October. So you can get everything.
Do you guys offer any special fall rates at all?
Yeah, we offer $40 for our closing rate, which is October 1st to closing. And we still offer our Alberta resident rates, which is 20% off our rack rate from now till September 30th.
All right, that's awesome. Well, what is your closing date this year, and what are your plans for opening next year?
Closing date this year is going to be Thanksgiving Sunday, and we're anticipating opening a week later next season. Historically, we try to open the golf course in that first Saturday in May, but we have some improvements on the way. We're going to be resurfacing a few of our greens. We have a 5-year plan to start resurfacing all of our greens. So we're going to give Rob and his team about an extra week. Hopefully we have some great opening conditions if the temperatures are right, that we can lay that turf down and be ready to go around May 11th for the start of next season.
So still lots of time to get out and play then. If we've got almost a month, so lots of opportunity
Absolutely.
to get out to JPL. Yeah. Tell us about the amazing accommodations you have on site.
Obviously, beautiful piece of property. I mean, we have 442 rooms, signature cabins, luxury cabins. The main sellers for us golfers are Milligan Cabin and Stanley Thompson Cabin, which can sleep anywhere from 6 to 10. Those two luxury cabins are literally just down the left-hand side.
We lost you a bit there, Talon. Can you
I'm
hear me?
I'm here. I can certainly hear you.
Okay, well, good stuff. Well, the thing that when I'm staying at JPL that I love to do is get up in the morning and walk around Lake Boisvert. That is a beautiful walk, eh?
Yeah, it's certainly something that if you are staying on property and you are an early riser, it's something to.
Yeah, you
It's
don't
really
have the
beautiful.
Yeah, for sure. You don't have the best internet connection. You're cutting in and out a little bit, on us, Talon. But
I don't know what's going on today.
yeah, well, the mountains, the mountain internet, maybe. So it's rental club sales season. What do you guys have to offer in that regard?
You there?
Yeah, you bet. It's rental club sales season. What do you have to offer in that regard?
TaylorMade Rentals, just like you, Murray. We're selling off all of our Sim 2 and our Stealths. We started the season. We started off with about 100 sets of rentals, and they are gently, lightly used. They are available for anybody that is looking to secure some equipment for the rest of the season and next year. So, just contact the golf shop or myself, and we can ensure that we have a PGA professional set you up and make sure you have the right clubs.
So today is Stanley Thompson's birthday, obviously the designer of JPL. Is that something you guys celebrate? Lost you again there.
Sorry. One more,
Yeah.
one more time. We're going to drag
Yeah.
on this segment as long as we can for you, Murray.
Well, just to get your pretty face on the TV here, you bet. What? It's Stanley Thompson's birthday today. Is that something you celebrate?
It is more of a recognition piece, but yes, Stanley Thompson, born today, 1893, which would put him at 100 years old. For anybody who doesn't know who the great Stanley Thompson is, he's a legendary Canadian golf course architect who obviously
Well, we're having a tough time with Talon today. Hopefully, we can get him back and get him.
Stanley Thompson and all the beautiful things that he accomplished.
If people are looking to book a tee time at JPL before you close, how can they do that? Well, we're having a tough time with Talon and the internet. So, can you hear me, Tal? No. Okay. Well, we'll let Talon go and Okay, there you go. Fairmont.com. Okay, thanks, Talon. I don't know if you can hear me, but we cut out there at the end again. But do get out to play Jasper Park Lodge if you're heading out that way. The course is amazing, and it is such a special place, and where I proposed to my wife. So it'll always be a great memory for me anytime I can get out to JPL. On the other side of the break, we're going to get Curtis Stock on the phone, do our open segment over the phone. You're listening to the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right. Your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today. Available on Amazon. Now you know.
BC Rockies. You'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Coal Creek Golf Resort is the best value in the Edmonton area, the only black sand course in Alberta, and they're the proud host of the 2023 Alberta Open. Luxury meets recreation just past Tofield, with a unique golf experience and outstanding course conditions. Monday to Wednesday, golf 18 holes for only $59 with a cart. Or book yourself an RV park stay and play package. To find out more about everything Coal Creek has to offer and to book your tee time, visit coalcreek.ca.
Greetings from Upswing by Alberta Golf. Join us this season as we help you find your fun. Whether you're looking for a day on the links, a special event, or where to play in the province, we want to assist golfers of any age, level, and ability to find the playing opportunity that suits them. Join us at one of our family golf festivals in Edmonton and Calgary. Find your fun, get out and play. Learn more at upswinggolf.ca.
Reachable par 5s, tight par 4s, bring them on with the all-new TaylorMade Stealth 2 Plus fairway wood. With a massive 50-gram sliding weight, the Stealth 2 Plus is like having 3 fairways in one. Just like your very own cheat code for whatever the course has in store. Shift the weight back to dial in higher launch and control. Leave the weight centered for versatile performance. Or shift the weight forward for low spin and max distance. The all-new TaylorMade Stealth 2 Plus fairway is more than just a golf club. It's like a cheat code. Learn more at TaylorMadeGolf.ca.
This season, Red Tail Landing is the perfect place to work on your golf game. With a practice facility that boasts 19 acres of natural grass-hitting areas, 3 full-size putting greens, and 2 full-size chipping greens, your golf game will get the attention it deserves. From beginner golfers to experienced players, everyone will enjoy their time at Red Tail Landing. Just visit countryclubtour.com to discover how you can make the most out of this golf season. Red Tail Landing Golf Club, the place to be in YEG.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views of the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the Orem Road exit from the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
Want another great reason to get your roof replaced by Ardent Roof Systems? They offer the best materials with top quality workmanship combined with an Owens Corning Platinum warranty. This is a 50-year non-prorated warranty that comes with 25-year workmanship directly from the manufacturer. What makes this different than others? Easy. Owens Corning randomly does quality control inspections to make sure Ardent is maintaining the quality that they're known for. Now that is next level care you'll only find from Ardent. For more info, visit ardentroofsystems.com. Ardent Roof Systems, there's more to your roof than just shingles.
Come get your game on at The Ranch. The Ranch delivers a laid-back championship caliber experience that'll keep any golfer on their toes. Premier conditions, top-notch service, and unmatched value. Sneak in some evening golf with the Sunset Express, a 4-hole loop and bucket of balls, just $19. The best value for your golfing buck is always The Ranch. The Ranch Golf and Country Club. Play the Sunset Express for just $19. TheRanchGolf.com.
Take advantage of weekly specials at the Broadmoor Public Golf Course, located in the heart of Sherwood Park. Spend some quality time with your young ones on the course this weekend. Every Saturday and Sunday after 2, get a free junior green fee plus 50% off a power cart rental with the purchase of a regular price green fee. There's nothing quite like quality family time on the course. Grab your clubs, pile in the minivan, and come down for family night at the Broadmoor Public Golf Course. Book your tee time at thebroadmoor.ca or call 780-467-7373.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by the Taylor Made Performance Center at the Ranch, with Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by the Taylor Made Performance Center at the Ranch here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt, missing Curtis Stock today as he's in BC. We're going to get him in on the phone in just a second. This segment is brought to you by the Twin Willows Golf Club, part of Edmonton's golf community since 1965. Visit us at twinwillowsgolf.com. And Curtis Stock, how are you?
Hey, Murray. Good, Murray. How are you?
Well, I'm not too bad. Now, I told everyone you were out in BC. Your horse was racing yesterday in the BC Derby.
Yeah.
What happened?
He didn't run very good. He ran 4-0. It was a long trip for him, and he didn't get here till middle of the night Thursday. I don't like that now. Anyway, he didn't run very well.
Okay, well, that's too bad. Well, let's get into golf. The question of the week on the show this week, Stalker, is who do you think is going to win the Ryder Cup?
Europe.
And why do you think that?
Well, the U.S. is favored to win, but the U.S. hasn't won the Ryder Cup on European soil since 1993. And I know that last year or 2 years ago, U.S. won 19-9 the Whistling Straits, but I like the European squad a little better. I like a lot of new faces on there that have got a lot of talent. So I'm going with Europe. What about you?
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Europe's going to win. That home course advantage being over in Europe and different time zone, and the fans going to be going crazy and all that. I just think that that momentum is going to swing onto the Europe side for sure. But
I mean, they got a good team, and the odds opened up in the United States were 2-1 favorites, and it's closed now at minus $1.20, and that's mostly because of Victor Hovland winning Tour Championship, playing the FedEx Cup. So he's been playing very well, Victor Hovland, and I think he'll get support from Rory and Ron Rahm, and especially this Ludwig Aberg. I think you really got to watch out for him. He's being touted as the next superstar, Victor Aberg, or Ludwig Aberg.
Yeah. Well, time will tell. The time difference will be a little crazy for people that want to watch it, but it'll probably be wrapping up on our final show of the year on October 1st, Docker. We'll be following along as we're on air. But was there any local events, Docker, this week that you were tracking? It's starting to wind down a bit.
Yeah, there was the Pro Scramble at Bear Spa in Calgary. The winners were Samuel Turkness of Calgary's Inglewood and Block and Curtis Green to finish with a 58. And the top local pairing were the Vandermeer brothers, Spencer from the Edmonton Petroleum Club and Nick from Windermere. They combined for a 60 and a tie for third. And then in the ladies division, Gina Nelson of the Edmonton and Calgary's Nicola Graves tied. So a bit showing there in the PGA Pro Scramble. And there was a couple of hole-in-ones. I got 3 hole-in-ones for you.
Yeah, one really cool one out here.
Yeah, really cool one. Yeah, we'll end with that one.
All right. What happened?
Petroleum Club, Chris Hamelin, number 5, 150 yards. At the Highlands, Les McCain on number 7. And then at the Ranch, Henry Gizmo Williams.
Yeah.
That Henry Gizmo Williams. At your course, the Ranch, number 6, 160 yards, playing in the Green Fury Hughes Memorial. I don't know, did you win anything for that one?
$2,500.
$2,500.
Yeah.
Well,
People have been winning money left, right, and center out here with hole-in-ones lately. It's crazy.
I know, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You got to go to the Ranch to get a hole-in-one if you want one, I guess. Eh?
Yeah.
There've been lots of hole-in-ones out there lately.
Well, yeah, for sure. And all in tournaments winning money. So, and
Yeah,
Gizmo,
right.
that's so cool. He was a pretty happy man when he when he was
He's
in.
always
After.
a happy man.
Well, that's a good point for sure. How about your golf this week? Did you get out and play anywhere?
Played at Devon. I told you I was going to go out there again, and my wife went up to Devon and had a good time. The weather was great. The course is in great shape, of course, as most courses are at this time of the year. And too bad that the leaves are falling. It was hard to find the ball sometimes, the leaves. But it's it's not a known race course. It's a course that all levels can play, and my wife really likes it because it's not too long. So we had a lot of fun out there.
Well, that's awesome. And that was the only game you got to play?
No, I played in the Victoria Men's Club Warrington. It was a scramble, so there was three of us. One guy didn't show up, so we had a 3-man scramble team. Victoria, I think we finished 7th or something.
Well, did you get the extra putt?
We alternated. I actually made it from about 40, 50 feet or something.
Oh, hey, you're probably still celebrating that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't make many long putts. No.
Well, I didn't play hardly at all. I played my Sunday game with the boys here last week, and I never played again. We were just so busy out here, Stalker. I couldn't get away. I couldn't get a tee time here if I wanted one, and B, just so busy all week that I couldn't play. But this week on Friday, Stalker, that match play, I remember I told you that I was to play against Jerry Lindquist from Lewis Estates in that match play. He had to pull out in his match against me because he got injured. So I won the match without even playing. He hurt his ribs, he said.
Oh.
So now this week I'm playing in the semifinal of the senior PGA match play.
Oh,
I'm playing at Lewis Estates against Andre DiBartolo and I. So that's my big golf this week. But also playing today, Kevin Carius is finally back. My Sunday golf partner for 17 years has been away for a month on Sundays. So get to play with KK for the first time in a month today. So excited to see him and hang out for a while and catch up.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, KK's a great guy.
Yeah. What are you got any other golf on your plate for this week?
No, I haven't made any plans at all. I just have to see what happens and see when we can get times, and nothing planned yet. Victoria Men's Club is over for the year, so got to get in a couple games somewhere, but we'll see. A couple of my friends arrive, and I usually play on Thursday with there out of town. They've gone away, so I have to scramble to find a scramble.
All right. Well, maybe you'll have to show up out here this week and take in a little bit of the PGA of Canada Assistant Pro Championship here and watch some really good putters putt.
Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, eh?
Yeah, it should be. The weather's going to hang in there still this week, and looking forward to the fireworks and seeing how it shakes out. I sure hope Heffernan brings his A game. I'd like to see him at the top of the leaderboard when it's done.
Yeah, who else is in there? Who else is?
Well, we had the PGA Canada Brendan Stazowich on earlier, and he talked to Kevin Stinson from BC, won it last year and won the PGA Championship, like all the players, not just assistant pros. So he's hot. And another name you mentioned was Johan Benson. So those are the top 3 contenders according to Brendan Stazowich. So we'll see how it plays out for sure. When are you coming home, Stalker?
Later tonight.
Later tonight. All right. Well, good catching up with you, and have a good week. Next week, it's a little chilly out here this morning, so we're in the studio the last 2 weeks, Stalker, so we won't need to wear toques and parkas for the last 2 weeks.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, safe travels home, buddy.
Okay. Thanks, Murray.
All right. That was Curtis Stock joining us for the open segment. And on the other side of the break, we're going to get you some golf tips with Mike Belbin from the Royal Mayfair. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
In golf, no 2 shots are the same. That's why you need the ball that was designed to perform better on every type of shot. The TP5 and TP5X from TaylorMade. So try it and see what's the best that could happen. Speed, control, and stability in the wind? That could happen. Jaw-dropping up and downs and more circles on scorecards? We can see that happening too. And stepping into every shot with total confidence? It can definitely happen. The TP5 and TP5X. Try it. What's the best that could happen? To learn more, visit tailormadegolf.ca.
Escape the city for a golf getaway like no other. Book yourself a trip to Canada's #1 golf resort, Fairmont Jasper Park Lodge. Take in the scenic views and incredible wildlife while golfing 18 beautiful holes built by legendary course architect Stanley Thompson. The best part is, Alberta residents receive 20% off their round. Or book the 2-night midweek golf for free package and get 2 free rounds when you stay from Sunday to Thursday. You deserve a golf getaway. Book today at jaspermountaingolf.com.
Just outside the city, nestled amidst natural forests and interlocking ponds, you'll find your tranquil escape. Goose Hummock Golf Resort, a first-class, full-service golf experience that speaks to rookies and champions alike. Twisting Scottish architecture mixes with an Everglade aesthetic to make the Goose a wonder to see and a marvel to play.
It's Angus McDuff, and the Goose is on the loose.
Experience the Goose today, just a short drive from Edmonton. GooseHummock.com.
Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again.
Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Your spot to unwind after work. A place to catch up with friends over local craft beers and cocktails, where you can indulge in incredible dishes like smash burgers and brisket, always made from Alberta beef.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Make the most of your night out and head to the Mill. Drink, dine, enjoy.
Call up your friends. Let's meet at the Mill.
Check out their event calendar to see their patio events, where you can enter for a travel voucher to Mexico. See the calendar at themillcbk.ca.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Step onto the course, ready to compete. ZG23 redefines what a lightweight golf shoe can do with an ultralight platform that's built for tournament-level performance. Featherweight underfoot, it delivers the traction and stability needed to focus on your game. From its hybrid light strike midsole to the waterproof upper and engineered 6-cleat traction outsole, Adidas ZG23 offers all-day comfort and a secure, grounded feel. Play your best game with Adidas. Adidas.ca.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, located just west of Edmonton, is Alberta's top destination for fun this summer. Join them for 18 holes of championship golf that will challenge golfers of all skill levels. After your round, take in one of the most picturesque views west of the city on their famous patio while enjoying everything the Last Spike Grill has to offer. Looking to book a large group or a city getaway with your friends? Look no further than Trestle Creek Golf Resort to relax and recharge. For information on how to book your experience and receive information on their special offers, visit TrestleCreek.ca.
You're listening to the VIP Golf Show, presented by the Taylor Made Performance Center at the Ranch, with Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by the Taylor Made Performance Center at the Ranch, here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt, Curtis Stock is not with us this week, and this segment is brought to you by Ardent Roof Systems, now offering a platinum warranty. Visit ardentroofsystems.com for more details. Ardent Roof Systems, there's more to your roof than just shingles, and it is now trivia time. Our trivia contest is brought to you by Tough Stuff Promotions. Tough Stuff works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hardworking name. Call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com for all your logo merchandise needs. The winner of the contest will get a tailor-made prize pack and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. With 5 locations around Edmonton, why not tonight? And our trivia question is, what city is this year's Ryder Cup being held in? What city is this year's Ryder Cup being held in? Text in to 780-218-9999 with that answer, and you can win the tailor-made prize pack. And we're going to get you some golf tips now from Mike Belbin, teaching professional at the Royal Mayfair. Good morning, Belbs. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
Yeah, hard to complain. A little chilly out here on the deck at the ranch, though, today. But, it's still a pretty good weather for September, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I was giving a golf lesson first thing this morning. It was a little chilly. Obviously, fall is here, but everybody's getting their last-minute golf lessons in before the winter strikes.
Yeah, for sure. Now, before we get into teaching, I want to talk about how your year's been. Have you been busy with teaching? And I also have seen your name high up on several leaderboards this year, so you're obviously playing pretty well.
Yeah, I don't get a chance to play as much as I like. I'm very busy at the club, trying to help everybody with their golf games, but I have played a few tournaments, the couple PGA events in Alberta, and then coming up next week, obviously, we're out at the ranch at your facility playing Canadian Assistance Championship, which is kind of exciting. So hopefully I'll find my golf game for next week.
Yeah, well, I hope you do too. It'd be great to see you up that leaderboard again. And busy? You've been busy with teaching, hey?
Yeah, extremely busy. Yeah, no, it's been a good year. I think over the last 3 or 4 years, it's been pretty steady. I think everybody really is trying to improve their golf game. I think they get a lot of enjoyment out of it. And there's so much information in this game. To do it over an hour, but things are great.
Awesome. Well, I've always felt that properly transferring your weight in the golf swing is the most important part. What are your thoughts on that, and how do you teach students to move through the ball?
Yeah, that's my number one. That's probably my biggest focus most days is teaching people how to move towards the target. I think we fell into maybe this little bit of this trap of people thinking they're not supposed to sway. Well, obviously you don't want to move around too much, but understanding how to move your weight through your lead foot. So obviously a right-handed golfer moving their weight towards the target, which is into their left leg, or left-handers moving to their right. It's probably the number one thing in the downswing and transition is understanding how to move weight before they start to spin and turn. Because if you don't slide weight somewhat towards your lead leg and you just start to turn really fast, you'll usually turn on top of your back leg, and a lot of bad things can happen back there, fast and slices, and we just lose the club face. So I do teach it a lot. I get people to work on even standing on their lead leg a lot, understanding how to turn and move their body when their weight is posted up on top of their left leg. So I work my hardest at teaching people how to be athletic and move towards the target.
You often see golfers skull and chip shots back and forth over the green. How do you teach golfers to chip and pitch properly?
Well, like I do try to teach a lot of people now using more loft than they're maybe they like to. I think a lot of people stay away from the 56 and the 60-degree wedges, just because I think they feel they're going to stall the golf ball. But I definitely, same thing, a little bit more weight on their front leg, left or right, depending on if you're left or right-handed. I love them to use a little bit more loft if they can get a little confidence hitting their 56 and 60s, because the greens are so much faster than they ever used to be years ago. The ball doesn't have as much in it like it did 20 years ago. So I think that we need to start to teach people how to use more loft when they chip. You can use a very similar technique as your 9-iron. You know, people like to use their bump and run. Well, it's not much different in the lofted golf club, except for when the ball hits the green, it lands a little softer. So I do try to teach people, you work on your front leg, you try to turn as much as you possibly can. And sometimes the biggest dagger for short game is people trying not to move, and you have to have a little bit of hip rotation and like your stomach turns the target.
Technology has made golf instructors' jobs a little bit easier over the years. How do you use technology to help your students understand club path and face angles?
Well, I went on the road a few years ago now, and I go pretty heavy into TrackMan. We use TrackMan here at the golf club. Most facilities now have machine TrackMan, like Golf Factory in the West End has 23 of them, I think, TrackMan studios in there. And it does teach you a lot about club path and face angles and all the things that make the ball do what you want it to do. So the best thing for people to use, just like I use TrackMan, of teaching you how to use your TrackMan, track your club path, learn how to work the club as efficiently as you possibly can, and then learning that face angle that goes along with your club path. It's really important. Obviously, the face angle has obviously the biggest play on where the ball goes. But a lot of times understanding, hey, I'm swinging the club in and out a couple trees, and if I just learn how to release the golf club, or however you want to call that, to get the club face to match up your club path, does give you the best results. So learning how to use that technology, there's lots of facilities that use it now, long shots, here at the club, Golf Factory. People should spend some time on the TrackMan and sort of see where their tendencies are.
Now, putting is obviously a key part of the game, possibly even the most important part. What are your philosophies to get your students putting well?
I teach a lot of, obviously speed is super important. Obviously, we all want to make 5-footers, and I realize you don't have to worry as much about speed with the short putts, just making good quality strokes. But I do feel most people in their putting strokes are extremely long. They use a very long, slow stroke, and most great putters don't do that. They do have more of a strike in their putting stroke. So I try to teach people how to use a little bit shorter stroke, not crazy, but a little bit shorter with a little bit more pace to the blade. The ball rolls better, it stays on line better. I think sort of good exercises people can learn how to work. If they have a practice putting green at the golf club they play at, go to the middle of the green and learn how to putt 30, 40 footers with a little bit less length in their stroke and a little bit more strike or pace. And, putt out to the fringes. You don't always have to putt to a hole to kind of learn speed. Because if you get really good at your speed, you'll putt better than you've ever putted. You'll have less free putts. You'll maybe even make that odd long one because the speed's so good. So I do a lot of that, teaching people how to use less length and a little bit more pace and strike to their putting stroke.
How about bunkers? Any tips to help golfers get out of the bunkers a little easier?
Yeah, no, bunkers for sure. And, people 60s or 56 degree wedges, if you have them. I have a kind of some staples. If you get into a flat lie into a bunker, I believe probably 60, 70% of your weight should be in your left leg. I do believe people should sit. The only shot in golf I kind of teach people to sit a little bit lower because I don't want them to strike the golf ball. I need them to hit the sand. So a little bit more weight on your left, a little bit lower in setup. I definitely love that idea of creating a little bit quicker hand speed. And just because you've got to be able to get through the sand, because you do not want to lift the golf ball out of the bunker because you'll hit it thin and hit it 30 yards over the green. So a little bit lower, a little bit left, create some good sort of speed in their hands and get that club interacting with the sand about, let's say, that loony or cooney behind the ball. And you just make a good aggressive stroke and try to knock the sand on the green because you don't want to start just hitting golf balls because they'll go 30, 40 yards over the green, and that's usually a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, no question. Now, do you teach out of the Golf Factory in the winter?
I did this past year. It's a wonderful facility, so I did spend a lot of time there because they have all the TrackMans and all the technology. You might see me there a little bit there again this winter. Obviously, they have such a wonderful facility, but most clubs now are using TrackMan and training centers at their golf club as well. So I think you'll see me there a little bit. You'll see a lot of pros sticking around, and James Beer and those guys are wonderful, and it's a great spot.
So do you have space for more students this winter, Mike?
Personally, I'm fairly full, and it's not that I don't love to help as many people as I can, but I do get, I am pretty full with my regular people that I see sort of full time. So I have a little bit of time here and there, but not as much as some people might, but just because I've been doing this a while and I've built up a pretty good clientele, and everybody keeps trying to learn, and I keep trying to help as many as I can. So I have a little bit, but not as much as I used to 5 years ago.
Well, if people do want to connect with you and see if they can sneak a lesson in with you, how could they reach out and find you?
You could probably email me at mbelbin@mayfair.ca. I try to help as many as I can, and if I can't find time in their schedule or mine, there's I can either help myself or I can help point you in the right direction in finding a PGA member to help you improve your game.
Awesome. Well, our question of the week on the show, Mike, is who do you think is going to win the Ryder Cup and why?
Oh, I think it's a tough one. I was talking about this last night with somebody. It's a really close one, but I was looking at the leaderboard. I mean, the teams, and I think guys I think Europe's going to win. I'm not 100% sure I'm right on that one, but Hovland's playing great. Tommy Fleetwood, I think he's probably one of the greatest swingers. Rory. So I think Europe's got a bit of John Rahm. I think there's some strong players on that European team that are playing really good right now, and it's no knock on Americans. Obviously, we have some Scotty Schefflers and some great players. But I think Europe's going to win. I think they're just pretty deep right now, and I think a lot of the guys seem to be playing very well.
Awesome. Well, appreciate your time. I know you got a full day on the lesson tee ahead of you, so have a good one.
Yeah, take care anytime.
All right. That was Mike Belbin, the teaching professional at the Royal Mayfair Golf Club. Now, our question of the week, our trivia question was, what city is this year's Ryder Cup being held in? And it is actually in Rome. Rome is where the Ryder Cup is, and the winner of the trivia contest is Alexandra Stanton. Congratulations to you, Alexandra. I will email you, let you know how to claim your prize here in just a couple minutes. And so that wraps up another VIP golf show here on Edmonton Sports Talk, presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center here at the Ranch. You can find myself on Twitter at Murray McCourt, co-host Curtis Stock at Curtis J. Stock. Next week on the show, we will have another loaded lineup for you, so be sure to tune in 8:30 here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Have yourself a great week.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Come get your game on at The Ranch. The Ranch lets it all hang out with a championship caliber design, premier conditions, and above all, a fun laid-back experience. Get top-notch service and unmatched value every time you play at The Ranch. Think you have what it takes to go low? The best value for your golfing buck is always The Ranch. The Ranch Golf and Country Club. 10, 50, 100, and 200 round packs on sale. TheRanchGolf.com.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views of the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the Orem Road exit from the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
Want another great reason to get your roof replaced by Ardent Roof Systems? They offer the best materials with top quality workmanship combined with an Owens Corning Platinum warranty. This is a 50-year non-prorated warranty that comes with 25-year workmanship directly from the manufacturer. What makes this different than others? Easy. Owens Corning randomly does quality control inspections to make sure Ardent is maintaining the quality that they're known for. Now that is next level care you'll only find from Ardent. For more info, visit ardentroofsystems.com. Ardent Roof Systems, there's more to your roof than just shingles.
Grab your clubs and tee up for your best golf season yet. Hone your skills and improve your game at the brand new Country Club Tour Golf Academy. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or you're just starting out. Country Club Tour offers the best lesson programs for every level of golfer. Take your skill set to a higher level and train with their simulators, launch monitors, and PGA of Canada's teaching professionals. And you can train all year long at their 6 golf courses and indoor golf center. Sign up for lessons with the CCT Golf Academy today at countryclubtour.com.
Take advantage of weekly specials at the Broadmoor Public Golf Course, located in the heart of Sherwood Park. Wondering what to do for date night? Every Friday and Saturday night between 6 and 8, grab your honey and come down for a round of golf. For just $115 per couple, you each get to play 9 holes, cruise around in a power cart, and you'll receive a $40 food and beverage voucher for the 2 of you. Do something different for date night at the Broadmoor Public Golf Course. Book your tee time at thebroadmoor.ca or call 780-467-7373.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know.
Greetings from Upswing by Alberta Golf. Join us this season as we help you find your fun. Whether you're looking for a day on the links, a special event, or where to play in the province, we want to assist golfers of any age, level, and ability to find the playing opportunity that suits them. Join us at one of our family golf festivals in Edmonton and Calgary. Find your fun, get out and play. Learn more at upswinggolf.ca.
Wouldn't it be nice to step up to your golf ball and know you're going to stripe it every time? Well, with the new Tour Response Stripe from TaylorMade, in a way, you can. With an unmissable 360-degree clear path alignment stripe that wraps around the center of the ball, the Tour Response Stripe was designed to help you aim tee shots and putts more accurately, quickly, and consistently, all while providing immediate, game-improving feedback on the quality of your roll. See the new Tour Response Stripe in all its full-color glory at TaylorMadeGolf.ca.
Coal Creek Golf Resort is the best value in the Edmonton area, the only black sand course in Alberta, and they're the proud host of the 2023 Alberta Open. Luxury meets recreation just past Tofield, with a unique golf experience and outstanding course conditions. Monday to Wednesday, golf 18 holes for only $59 with a cart. Or book yourself an RV park stay and play package. To find out more about everything Coal Creek has to offer and to book your tee time, visit coalcreek.ca.